When it comes time to pick body armor for our application, we need to make sure we approach the question with a sober approach and make sure we're choosing body armor that actually fits the application that we need. As we've talked about before, the best amount of protection is going to be achieved by these big military, like soft armor layers, so that the soft armor catches all the shrapnel and fragmentation from artillery and mortars, and then we have a big hard level 4 plate in the middle that catches all the high power rifle rounds. That's what's going to keep you alive in your war zones in Ukraine and Afghanistan, everywhere where, you know, the enemy may be firing rockets and artillery and bullets and everything under the sun. This is going to provide the most protection. But a lot of people watching this video may not be so much worried about fragmentation, and if your concern is more domestic threats, whether it be civil unrest or, you know, zombie apocalypse, and you're worried about getting shot, you're probably going to be more concerned with just bullets, because the typical civilian arsenal, even in the United States, where we've got lots of cool stuff, does not really include fragmentation, hand grenades, mortars, artillery, stuff like that. So you really don't need to worry so much about that frag and spalling protection, and you can get away with lightweight stuff that really just focuses on the plate protecting the chest cavity right there. So a single level 4 plate in a relatively minimalist plate carrier can be advantageous to more of that civilian domestic type application. I will say though that, you know, if you're wearing a plate carrier and have reason enough to do that, it's probably important to have more than 3 magazines, but that's a different video. We'll get there eventually. Now, I will say, though, that if you are concerned about domestic unrest and everything like that, then a plate carrier may still be a little bit overkill. Like, yes, it's going to stop rifle rounds. Yes, it's a lot of protection. But this stands out. This is very obvious. If you are concerned about, you know, gang violence or, you know, going about your day-to-day stuff and getting caught in the crossfire, you may want to ditch the plate carrier altogether and not look so militarized. You may want to go for more of back to the soft armor, because most soft armor, especially concealable stuff, not big bulky stuff like this, but you can get t-shirts, you can get a lot of under the clothing type stuff that will stop most handgun rounds. And statistically speaking, if you're worried about gang violence or being the victim of mugging, carjacking, handgun rounds are going to be the most dangerous thing that you are going to encounter. And so you can wear that if you're a cab driver, if you're a delivery driver, or if you're just trying to get from point A to point B in a sketchy area, or when there's riots and violence and whatever's going on. That may be preferable than trying to deck out like SEAL Team 6 over here, because this is just going to make you a target, and it's going to be not advantageous to what you're actually trying to do.